Hey friends and neighbors, old Doc here. And I was talking to a cousin last night via social media thing, and she posted a deal about everyone knows that movie, Christmas Carol, you'll shoot your eye out thing. Well, anyway, we got to talking, about the kid having to eat soap. And I had a lot in common with that kid and his eating soap. Now, if you grow up in a house with 3 women in it, you can about imagine what kind of soap we had in the house. It's all that flowery, so I wasn't fortunate enough to get your regular, not even lye soap. Lye soap would have been a good deal. So anyway, you get to forgetting yourself, and a word, shadow quit it, go on, damn it. You forget yourself, and I gotta get rid of this cat. Go on, quit being a pain in the ass. And word slips out, here and again, and you get the bar soap. Or, you're driving down or riding down the street, in the back seat, because you're young, don't have a driver's license, and you see one of your buddies walking down the sidewalk, so you roll the window down and you let this little gem out. Does your mom still moan my name at night? Yeah. So, and if that isn't good enough to really set your mom off, your mom's driving you and your oldest friend to the best car chase movie in 1975. Not the new one that was made in 2000 with Nicolas Cage, that remake. That sucked. Anyway, you're running late, stuck in traffic, and you let this little ditty out. Blowing the straw, Peckerhead, let's get that buggy moving. Yeah, that really gets you plumbed up. So I thought one of these days, we grew up there at Old Farm Place. The house was built in, I think we figured it was 1905 or 1909, somewhere in that era by the court records. And so we had 10-foot ceilings in the house. It was a big house. It kind of looked like a plantation house, but when we bought the place and moved in, a lot of the real fancy scroll work and stuff that was in the pillars that were outside, they were rotted, and so we had to take a lot of that off. So after that, it looked pretty plain on the outside. Anyway, us 3 kids, my 2 sisters and I, our bedrooms were upstairs. And you can imagine, old farmhouse like that. No air conditioning, we didn't have central air and all that mess. So it'd get pretty warm upstairs. So anyway, one day, I don't remember what it was I said, but it sure didn't please my mother. And so I got the soap treatment. Well, what she didn't know is I had a mason jar full of water up in my bedroom, stuck in the very back of the dresser drawer, just for such an occasion. You know, that way you didn't have to, you know, once the soap was pulled, because you didn't get to rinse your mouth out. You got, you know, sent to your room afterwards and continued to swallow soap. So I thought, no big deal. I got a jar of water up in the dresser drawer. Well, many of you people know how a lot of the well water is, especially in this area. You drive by somebody's house and you see the side of their house is orange. Well, that's because of all the iron in the water, and it tastes just as well as it looks. It would turn clear glasses orange over a period of time. It would turn your white porcelain toilet white over a period of time. And once that mineral got into the porcelain, your bathtub, whatever, it was there to stay. It wasn't coming out. It was there to stay. So you can imagine, after this jar of water sat up there in that hot bedroom in the back of the dresser for a month or whatever it was, how it tasted. It was worse than the damn soap. So I'm about out of cold coffee. That's pretty much the story. Took a swig of that hot, stale, old, rusty well water, and I couldn't get the window open fast enough to spit the soap, the water, and everything out the window. That cured the language problem faster than the soap did. Yeah, I know, it didn't stick, but I still tried. Mom does too. Happy trails, friends and neighbors.